Hello everyone, and welcome back to Behind the Bulletin. Today, we bring you a story so shocking, so unexpected. It has sent shockwaves through the entire entertainment world. Believable, Jong Suk is getting married at the age of 36, and the identity of the bride has just been revealed, leaving global fans in absolute disbelief. What really happened behind the scenes? Who is the mysterious bride? And why is this news shaking social media across continents? Stay with us as we uncover every explosive detail. Let's dive in, right now. For years, Jong Suk stood as one of Korea's most enigmatic stars, quiet, elusive, almost untouchable in the way he guarded his private life. Fans thought they knew him, but they never truly predicted what was about to unfold. On what began as a completely ordinary morning, the entire entertainment world was flipped upside down when Jong Suk suddenly broke his long-held silence and revealed the news that sent shockwaves across continents. He was getting married at the age of 36. The announcement came without a teaser, without a rumor, without even a whisper to prepare the world. It was as if a bolt of lightning had struck the entertainment industry while everyone was sleeping. One moment, social media was calm. The next, it erupted into chaos. His agency released a single statement, only 3 sentences long, but those sentences detonated like explosives. Jong Suk was engaged. The wedding was confirmed. And the bride, the identity the world had speculated about for years, had finally been revealed. As the message spread, lines flooded with disbelief. Fans reread the announcement over and over again, trying to confirm that it wasn't a prank, a hack, or a misinterpretation. But no, this was real. This was happening. And it was happening now. Within minutes, news outlets across Asia scrambled to produce emergency broadcasts. Anchors appeared on screen without makeup. Producers frantically rearranged scripts. And entertainment panels were swiftly assembled as if a national crisis had just been declared. It wasn't just Korea. Japan picked up the story within 10 minutes. China, the Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, every major entertainment market went into meltdown mode. Even Western entertainment blogs began circulating the news, stunned by the suddenness of it all. But the real earthquake came when the bride's identity was finally revealed. At first, the announcement did not include her name. It simply described her as a woman he has cherished deeply for a long period of time. That sentence alone sent fans into a frenzy. Cherished? How long? And who? Then, just 20 minutes later, a second statement dropped. A name. A face. A truth that nobody expected. And when the bride's identity flashed across major news platforms, the reaction was instant. Screams, disbelief, breakdowns, celebrations, confusion, and chaos. It felt like the world had collectively gasped. Media called it a shock of the decade. Fans collapsed into their chairs. Some swore they saw it coming. Others insisted they had been blindsided. Rumors exploded, timelines flooded, and hashtags shot to #1 in 12 countries within a single hour. Meanwhile, Jong Suk himself remained silent. No live stream. No follow-up message. No clarification. His silence only deepened the mystery. Insiders began leaking fragmentary details, how the couple had been secretly together for longer than imagined. How they had traveled quietly under disguises. How they had used close friends' residences to meet away from paparazzi. The more details emerged, the more dramatic the story became. No one could believe how carefully this relationship had been hidden from the world. Then, another bombshell. The wedding preparations were nearly complete. The venue was booked. The invitations had already been printed. And the ceremony was happening far sooner than anyone realized. The entertainment world braced itself for the next wave of shock. As the initial announcement settled, the second shockwave began to spread, reports claiming that Jong Suk had been planning this wedding in absolute secrecy for over a year. Several insiders confirmed that he had personally visited multiple venues, all was disguised, all was accompanied by only one trusted manager. He reportedly reviewed everything from lighting angles to guest seating, making sure nothing leaked. This level of secrecy was unprecedented, even among top celebrities. Then came the turning point. New photographs surfaced. Not paparazzi photos, but leaked images from what looked like an early wedding rehearsal. The bride, face partially hidden, stood beside him wearing a simple yet stunning ivory dress. The atmosphere in the photos was so serene, so intimate. Fans couldn't believe such a moment had existed without the world knowing. Shortly after the photos went viral, online communities began piecing together timelines, old interviews, subtle hints, and hidden gestures. A clip from an awards show resurfaced where Jong Suk had glanced towards someone offstage with unmistakable warmth. Another clip revealed him abruptly smiling during a talk show when a host casually mentioned marriage. Fans, suddenly realizing what they had missed, began to reanalyze every public appearance he had made over the past 2 years. Meanwhile, reporters flocked to the supposed wedding venue. Security was tight, guards were stationed at every entrance. Drones hovered in the sky, and journalists were pushed back from restricted zones. Something big was happening behind those walls. A major insider claimed that the ceremony would be unlike any celebrity wedding before it, small and deeply personal, but with a surprise element that only a handful of guests were aware of. As tension reached its peak, a shocking third revelation emerged. The bride was not just a partner. She was someone who had influenced Jong Suk's personal growth, his artistic direction, and even his decision-making for several years. Close to the actor stated that she had been his anchor during moments of crisis. Industry insiders confirmed that she had been quietly present during some of the most critical moments of his career. The public mood shifted. Shock turned into admiration. Fans began sending heartfelt messages instead of panicked ones. They saw in this revelation a maturity, a vulnerability, and a side of Jong Suk that had remained hidden behind flawless acting and carefully controlled interviews. Just as the narrative began to calm, another twist erupted. A private video surfaced, reportedly sent only to close friends, that showed Jong Suk personally thanking his loved ones for supporting his decision. He spoke softly, his eyes emotional, as he expressed how long he had waited to reveal the truth. The video closed with a single sentence that instantly became the most quoted phrase online. "For the first time in my life, I'm choosing happiness without fear." Fans cried. Reporters went silent. Even rival celebrities posted supportive messages. And then, the final confirmation came. Date, the venue, the private guest list, and a statement promising that an official photograph of the couple would be released after the ceremony. The world paused in anticipation. This wasn't just news anymore. It was history, the wedding of one of Korea's most beloved actors. A love story hidden in plain sight. Filled in a storm of emotion so overwhelming that even global headlines couldn't keep up. Jong Suk had rewritten the narrative of modern celebrity romance. And the world would remember this day forever. In the end, Jong Suk's shocking wedding announcement did more than shake the entertainment world. It exposed a deeply human story hidden behind years of silence, discipline, and unspoken emotion. What began as a sudden revelation quickly transformed into a moment of pure sincerity, marking a turning point not only in his career, but in the hearts of millions who have followed him for over a decade. His courage to finally reveal the truth, embrace love openly and without hesitation, has created a moment that fans around the world will never forget. As the world prepares to witness this historic union, the thing is clear: this is not just a headline. This is a story of truth, timing, and a love powerful enough to withstand everything. Thank you so much for staying with us until the very end. Your support, your time, and your unwavering curiosity mean the world to us here at Behind the Bulletin. We will continue to bring you the most compelling stories, the deepest insights, and the most electrifying updates from the world of entertainment. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and we'll see you in the next story.